Well, hey there, two-wheeled friends. I am seriously making history for Dustin's channel right now. It is the beginning of November. It is absolutely gorgeous out. And I want you to see in my mirror, hopefully you can see with the camera, I'm seriously out by myself right now. I joked with Dustin last night. I was like, you know what, after I get all the stuff around the house done, I'm going on a ride. And then naturally he joked, well, are you gonna make a video? And I just kind of, rolled my eyes because that's what I do. And I was like, well, maybe not. So I got all the house stuff done. I mowed and I was like, you know what? I'm doing it. I'm getting out on the bike. It's so weird being out by myself right now. Like, there's a level of nervousness, but yet excitement at the same time. And I don't know about you guys with the, do you ever feel like something's missing from your life? This is it for me. When I don't get on the bike, I can totally tell something is missing. I need to get in the frame of mind of Dustin too, and kind of the process and recording and talking. So I realized, let's roll the intro and let's talk about how I'm out here by myself. Hey guys, Molly here, Mrs. Two-Wheeled, out on this lovely, beautiful fall day out on the Honda Shadow Spirit 750. And I'm gonna look in the mirror again and remind you guys, I'm out here by myself. I'm gonna take a ride around the lake, and I actually have a topic that I want to share with you guys, because I don't want to say I get teased about it, but I want you to know that I'm definitely aware of it. So one of the criticisms, I guess I could say, is when the cameras come on, I usually get pretty quiet, and Dustin does a lot of the talking, and I'm more of a listener than a talker. It's part of my profession, which is weird because in my profession I also need to be a talker. And there's one local YouTube follower of Dustin's that made a comment that to him that, I wish you would talk more on camera. And okay, well, here's kind of my opportunity to talk to myself, I guess. So it's totally out of my comfort zone, and I'm definitely a creature of comfortable habit, for lack of better terms. I like to do things that are predictable and really comfortable within my means and in my lifestyle. So a couple things that were totally out of my comfort style, learning how to ride a motorcycle. In other videos I talked about, is it really something for me? Is it something that I'm gonna really enjoy doing? And then I kind of psyched myself out, and I was like, you know what? There's too much risk. I could get injured, I could get hurt, I could totally mess up the bike, and that's something that definitely don't want to do. Another thing out of my comfort is just talking. I don't know how I got into that mindset, but I found more value in listening, and then if somebody wants my opinion or wants me to say something, then obviously I'll talk. sometimes I have a hard time finding the right words to say just because I feel like my mind goes a mile a minute. But with riding motorcycle, you know, and even looking back at some of Dustin's first videos, you know, I could tell, you know, he kind of struggled to find, you know, what to talk about, and then obviously it just came naturally to him, and that's a perk for him because it's also part of, you know, his profession to talk and share information and share knowledge. So I think, well, if, you know, if he can get over this kind of awkwardness and this uncomfortableness, well, then maybe I can too. And maybe I'm just rambling on and on and on, but from what I understand, that's okay in the YouTube community, because I know you guys want to hear from me and you want to hear my perspectives and things. But again, it always goes back to me being a listener. But if you guys aren't talking to me, I can't listen to you, and obviously there's no conversation. So yeah, I just kind of rambling on, talking about comfort zones and being comfortable and being, you know, just kind of being in the moment. And I realized I'm saying "and" a lot, so I apologize for that. It's like one big long run-on sentence. But I noticed that if I just keep talking, it'll eventually make sense. Well, I hope so anyway. But seriously, this is so freaking weird that I am out here by myself without Dustin. I left the house and was like, yup, totally rusty, because it had been well over a month since I've last been on. Well, that's what it feels like anyway. Some of the older videos, you know, we talked about, you know, where was I, because I hadn't been in a few of the shadow day videos. And the school system here in Watertown, they start towards, actually at the end of August. So when school started, I basically had to, you know, reconfigure my life and focus on, you know, carting the kids back and forth and making sure that they're taken care of. I never remember how fast to go around this curve. And then of course I just want to floor it, rev on it, twist throttle, whatever. You guys know what I mean. But it's only 25 miles an hour, and I'm easily going 30. So yeah, so I'm out here by myself, something that is totally outside of my comfort zone. I'm so used to Dustin being here with me and, you know, having the Sennas on and talking back and forth, and now it's seriously just me doing this on my own, and I know I have the confidence and I know I can do it. What's up, dude? I gotta do that for Dustin, because I know that's what he does. And I know I'm not supposed to be, you know, well, if Dustin does it, I need to do it too. But, you know, I know it's his channel and he's got a reputation, and I honor that and I respect that. So what are some things that you have done in the past that initially you were like, nope, outside my comfort zone, I don't want to do it, I have no interest in doing it, never gonna even think about it, had the thought, nope, moving on. But now looking, you know, fast forward and looking forward, or looking back, I mean, did you ever go back to that one thing that was outside of your comfort zone? And did you do it? Did you conquer it? Did you try it at least? Yeah, I'm curious to know, because life's all about challenges and obviously how you handle those challenges. I myself never once thought that I would be on a motorcycle, especially without Dustin.